Hello and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Parker.
Today we are sitting around watching Tom and Jerry because good old day reminiscing was in the air. You know what? The episodes, they're predictable. And I think I've seen every single one of them
Maybe
probably.
that's why they're predictable.
I kind of get my humor from there and then a little bit of my movement, I feel like, from like Tom and Jerry. But you know what's going to, with the little bruise on the head thing. Like, you
The
got like,
ooh,
yeah,
the
you're
little
looking for little
slide.
things. Saw all the characters. The dog was back. We didn't see Jerry's cousin, the one with his cousin who's like French or something.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
or the baby dog.
Yeah, I think we saw the ugly duckling or the mad duckling. One of them was ugly, and one of them is just
Mad
a
ugly.
savage. No, one of the ducks was a savage. Like he's always trying to beat the shit out of Tom. But then
Uh,
Jerry's like, "Look, bro, he's kind of violent." Yeah,
what was the other? What was that one? Billy and Mandy, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. You ever remember watching that?
kinda.
I don't
I don't know.
know.
I like the sarcastic ones.
Did you watch any Looney Tunes? Remember like the baby Looney Tunes where they're all in their
Nah, not
grandma's
really.
house?
I didn't watch any of this stuff. I just watched the classics, and then I kind of went into like Nick, and we talked
Yeah,
about that.
Nick. Yeah, I definitely like Nick better than Disney.
I guess Disney XD had their thing for a while, but then it kind of got weird. I don't know. That Disney stuff is just weird. It's like everybody's like 15
Yeah,
and up.
it's
It's not voiceover and it's not little kids. It's like, what are you guys? It's like some preteen weird shit where the actors are like 27, but there's actually like 15-year-olds watching it
wasn't Jake Paul in one of those? He was in
or something. I don't know. I By the time he was on it, I had stopped
Oh,
watching it
yeah.
because it became
Long gone. What was, like, the newest show that I remember coming out? I guess I was a big Courage fan too. I don't know how I forgot
Courage
that.
the Cowardly Dude.
That's kinda just more of a fucked up show,
You're
though.
about to get a tattoo of Courage, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
well,
but
I also
Billy and
have cats
Mandy
on me,
was too. Pretty
but at
fucked
least
up.
they
He's literally
talked.
the Grim Reaper.
At least they had conversations and shit. Other like, in Courage I have cats tattooed on me. So, it's with a K and a Z. Yeah, well,
Mean.
'cause I got it because
That
he's,
guy.
like, the balance to Pink Panther.
You
'Cause
should get, like, Tom and Jerry arm in arm on your shoulder.
Long ways, Tom and Jerry. That
That's
might be a
true.
lot,
Like a
though.
portrait on your forearm. It's gonna be
Jerry
weird.
chasing Tom, like, grabbing his
I
tail or
guess
something?
that could be a thing. Yeah,
Hmm.
you got a whole cartoon sleeve you're trying
Yeah,
to
I'm trying to do that.
build.
That'd be kinda sick. Have you, Family Circus, the comic strip?
I don't
Oh,
think so.
it's always, like, just, parents, and it has, like, 7 kids or whatever, and there's this one comic where it goes, "Who broke the vase?" or whatever, and, like, there's 4 kids, and around them are, like, ghost kids, and one of them is like, I don't know, wasn't me," or some shit. It's like it's them saying, "Wasn't me, I don't know," or it was, like, the names or the excuses were, like, little ghost children. It's kinda cool. I might get that tattooed on me too.
Yeah, and that
Just
fairy we were talking about, I just
uh
Google imaged random, like, interesting tattoos, and he liked one of them.
yeah, mushroom fairy. It's just a fairy sitting on top of a mushroom, and it has, like, a yin yin and yang on it. That's a very bad description, but
All this shit, I'm over here just like, "Hey, I got a new black hoodie."
oh, Amazon Basics.
Yeah, Amazon Essentials. This time it's light gray.
Oh, you get the 12 pack of, like, the polos or
Yeah,
whatever.
and they're all just 12 shades of gray.
I don't know. I think essential cartoons, I feel like, played a big role in shaping who we are.
Yeah, so did everything when you were a child. That's what I was watching, like, how parents don't know when they're fucking you up when you're a kid.
Yeah,
Like, they'll just do something and scar you for life, and they're just, "Oh, yeah, it's just a regular thing." They just accidentally
accidentally did that. Sorry.
it gives you just commitment issues right there by accidentally turning the bathroom light off. It's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were in there."
Just fucks your whole existence.
That's happened to me because I used to be paranoid about going to the bathroom because cousins would turn off the lights on me when I was in
How?
there. Because they would open the door, turn off the light, and then close the door and run away. And then
Oh, so
over
is it?
where I was staying, light switches are on the outside.
I've only seen one bathroom like that.
That's
You think it's
Europe.
because the houses are older and so they kinda had to
Nope,
retrofit it? No?
nope. Even new houses, and they
That's
have like
stupid.
they don't have the heating. They still have like radio. It's just weird.
Do they have pocket doors? The ones that slide in and then slide out?
What do you mean?
Like
Oh, yeah, not I mean, it's more like they like doors with, like, a glass on it. It's the like bedroom
like
doors will have a little window.
oh, really?
Yeah, up top, it's just weird,
Oh, so not at my
and
mama's house, that door with the glass to, like, the living room door?
I'm talking about, like, inside the house, like, bedroom doors. Some of them will be it's getting modern now, but they used to, like yeah, I don't know how to
Is it
explain
is it,
it.
like, straight up see-through
No, no,
glass?
no, no, it's like
Okay. It's
it'll
like the
have some
kitchen at my
kinda
mama's house.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
kinda.
mosaic or
Mosaic or
what
whatever.
stained glass.
Yeah, not necessarily totally a picture, but it's just I don't like it.
It's that's weird.
So,
It gives me like vampires castle vibes. I feel like a lot of maybe not in maybe it well, it depends where you go in Europe, but especially in like Finland, Sweden,
Sweden.
those long countries up there, they always got like super modern looking like houses, kitchens and stuff,
It's cool. I like that style. That
hmm
clean. It's
like
clean.
clean cut. Yeah.
Dude, speaking of sweet, you know who we just saw? We were watching Viva La Bam, and we
Oh,
saw Yuka on there, or Juka, whatever
Drew.
he's their Finnish, right? Yeah.
Yeah, from the Dudesons,
The dude sons.
and they're both on there.
I think so. I didn't see the
The other one was the one that slid on the burrito.
Oh.
The Dudesons,
Yeah,
they're
I saw
young
them
as
first
hell
on the
though.
Roman Atwood YouTube channel. It was one of
And
my
I saw them
first
with the Juke
Juke
Squad,
Squad.
because
Yeah.
he's like,
I
what?
didn't know they were that old. Well, they're
Yeah,
not that old. Well, I mean, I guess they're like 40, but
that's pretty old.
that's pretty old. But today's 40 is like yesterday's
Oh, there was supposed to be
30.
four people to the Dudesons. Finnish men risk their lives to try and maneuver imaginal silly tricks. Yuka and the Yarpi. They're always so J names, huh? Yuka, Yarno, all the J's.
Bjorn's like a funny ass name to me. I don't know why. Like I like it like Bjorn.
Bjorn. You just pronounced like your name was Bjorn, but you pronounced it like super
What's up? My name is
Bjorn.
Bjarn.
Super Americanized. Bjorn.
But Jorn?
Bjorn.
Bjorn, yeah.
Yeah.
But B apostrophe Jorn. It's French. It's actually pronounced Bjorn.
Bjorn. DiGiorno. Bro, speaking of Viva La Bam though, you know how that's kind of like you were saying the first Nelk boys, they're doing just like not
Yeah.
well kind of public pranks where they go up and slap not people, but they'll slap their friends with the fish or whatever. Can you think of like any other like original YouTubers back in the day? Like Danny Duncan, I guess
Like
kind of
whoever, I mean, they're remembered. Like Jackass is like household kind of because it was the first. So whenever you're gonna be the first, it's even bigger than Roman Atwood, who's a big like one of the you think of the top pranksters back in the day or the YouTube pranksters because it was already done by them on
mhm,
a video or on a movie. So I think once you're the first, you're gonna go down obviously in history to do it, right? And whoever was the first, but some people just kind of get there. So you have like a Conor McGregor situation. Like there's been trash talkers before, but not at the level of him. So he was like the first. So now when you see people trash talking or they're like champ in the UFC, okay, but he was double champ first. Like you
yeah.
remember him. Now it's just like a normal thing, but he made it normal to be. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that kind of the same thing because it works, but they were the ones that had to see if it worked or like lay the groundwork. It's like a
Yeah,
pioneer in the reality prank show thing. So yeah, whoever first did vlogs would probably be like that, but I don't know who that is. So
right.
maybe that's why it's not that notable, or maybe a bunch of people started doing it at the same time.
Well, because it's like I'm trying to think of like a show back on MTV or whatever where it was just kind of like a vlog style. Somebody, I guess Braille would be Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory or whatever, kind of
Yeah,
ish.
yeah. Well, back then there was no
There was
YouTube,
no
so
YouTube.
everybody you had to fight to get it on TV, and they're like, "You want to do what? You just want to live life? That's stupid. No one's gonna watch that." Little did they know, everybody hated theirs, so they want to watch other fun ones.
I
Yeah.
loved Fantasy Factory though. What with drama? He made Young and Reckless.
Yeah.
He's wearing
What
all
was
of the
the
gear.
guy? Some big something. He just died, right?
I think
You know what's
so.
crazy? I'm pretty sure in Skate 2, you can call him to protect you if you're like trying to or post up if you're trying to like skate a spot that has security.
Really?
Yeah.
Big
Like in
Black.
game.
Big
Big Black,
Black.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. May 9th,
Look
2017.
look up Skate 2. I think Big Black's in Skate 2 or his like they drew inspiration from him because you could like I said, it's like a in GTA how you pull up the phone, you could
Boykin and Dyrdek. How do you say it? Dyrdek.
I don't know.
Also
There's like
appeared
6
in the
different
2009 sequel Skate 2.
man, it's all in that right stick, you know what I mean?
Did you play on the PS2?
I played Skate on Xbox.
On the Xbox.
Yeah,
I played on the
360.
PS2, bro. I love mouse and keyboard, bro. But you can play as Big Black in Skate 2.
Really?
Yeah. On the main menu, let's not watch the YouTube video. On the main menu, choose extras, head into codes, and type in "Let's do work."
That's cool. It just seems like it's so fun to do, like skating,
Hmm
but I feel like I would just want to close space by myself. I guess you just got to find like an abandoned parking lot to get the basics before you hit the skate park. Let me just get a corner. There's kids running around. It's like, okay, I need some peace.
It'd be sick as fuck to have like the Braille skate park or whatever, or any skate park to your own. I've been looking at this Andy Anderson dude. He's on the well, he was supposed to be on the 2020 Olympics for the skateboarding because they finally introduced it to the
Did they
Olympics.
do it?
Yeah,
No. They
they
did the
did.
2020
No,
Olympics?
they didn't do the 2020 Olympics. They're doing it this year, I believe. And so I've just been watching so many videos of him, and he's more just like a he does bowl, he does everything. It's weird. He has a 9.15-inch board and then a 15-inch wheelbase. But and one time he was grinding for so long that it ground down all the way, not in one go, but it ground down to the screw. So it was just metal on metal, and he said it was just the worst feeling. It was
Wow.
in a video, but he just does that one trick. It's not even like that cool of a trick or that impressive, but where he like in that documentary where he went to throw it down, he like he threw it down and just jumped on it.
Oh yeah, the board. So I don't know how to explain. He picks the board up and he's grabbing it by long ways. So his hands are grabbing one end of the tail, and he brings it over his head, and then he like goes to slam it, but instead of slamming it, he jumps and he like throws it under his feet and then
And
jumps on
lands
it.
on it. It's
So it
sick.
looks like he's about to rage, and then he just gets on it.
And the way he looks, he's like, there's the camera down. It's I just don't understand how I watch him and I'm like, okay, I can maybe do that. Like the freeform stuff,
Mhm.
like walking with the board.
Skateboarding.
Well, that, but also like I feel like I could get pretty good at like walking on the board and shit like that. I feel like I could do. There's just some shit I watch him do, and I'm like, how the fuck? How does he do that?
I mean, because once you start looking into how to do the tricks on foot play, you know how he's doing it.
Hmm.
You're just like you don't understand how it feels to do it.
Yeah. Would you want to like jump the stairs, like ollie the stairs?
Yeah, if I got Ollie,
Bro, I was like, so you know how they say drag your foot? I've been watching all these dudes, and obviously it's faster and like on a camera and shit. You're not gonna be able to see everything in real time, but it looks like they just flick it. Like they just flick their foot once it gets up. Once they pop it, they just flick it.
well, they could maybe because they're so used to doing it that they don't drag their foot along the board because they know where the board is, so they just pop it and then they kick the lip.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Skating is impressive and fun to watch for me at least. And I feel like I could really lose my life into it, especially when I was younger. I definitely could have just, if I stuck with it, I probably would have just lost my life into it in like a good way, not in like
But he chose to be global
a
elite.
global elite. Yeah, and I got fat.
That's the life. You got to make sacrifices.
Yeah, I gotta be
Body weight for them kills, dog.
for that KD,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I like that. I like that time of my life because it was what I was wanting to do, right?
Is it still up? Any of
Mm,
your old videos?
my CS
Yeah.
or like my Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, I know the Twitch ones are up, but they're like recent. They're like when
Yeah,
you were
CS like VODs or anything because they're old. They're from like 2016, 2017. So like I don't know if they're still up anywhere. I'm sure they are somewhere, but if I were to find them, if I can find them, I will upload them somewhere.
I want to get a Mountain Dew sponsorship or at least a something, a shout out or just for them.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
maybe
them.
teeth plural.
It's
No,
not
it's
them.
that's why it would be funny. There's like, listen, it fucked me up, but as long as you don't drink that much, it's tasty.
I was just wondering the other day, like, what does Baja Blast taste like? It's supposed to be lime.
Just the ocean water and
It's like it's like electric blue with hints of fruit.
isn't I know everybody knows this, but isn't Mountain Dew like the moonshine stuff? Because it
Oh,
was
because
called Mountain Dew because it would mix good
oh,
with it. They had like a lemon lime. I remember watching the one movie that I got really into was what's the Shia LaBeouf movie?
Transformers.
No, the one with the gangster people, dude.
I do not know.
It was
Wait,
Tom Hardy, Shia LaBeouf, that other guy,
said Shia LaBeoufs, and
Tom Hardy.
Tom Tom Horny. Lawless.
That one.
Yeah, look, Mountain Dew was originally Southern and or Scots/Irish slang for moonshine.
Wow.
Using it as the name for the soda was originally suggested by Carl E. Retzky at an Owens, Illinois Incorporated meeting in Toledo, Ohio, and was first trademarked by Allie and Barney Hartman.
So the two
Oh.
developed their own, originally a 19th century slang term for whiskey, especially Highland Scotch whiskey.
Mm.
The Mountain Dew name was trademarked for the soft drink in 1948. Wow. Okay, so Highland Scotch whiskey, but like legal, or was it some fucking crazy Scottish settlers up in
Settlers.
the hills that were making some moonshine? They were like, what is that? It's just Mountain Dew.
It's the water. That's what they mean, huh? The
It's
dew from-
American water. Here you go. Just gasoline.
Dude, yeah, pour
Oil.
oh my god, bro. Do you remember when Pepsi and, like, Mountain Dew did the throwbacks?
Didn't Coke try and do something with the throat, or they changed up the taste in the '80s and people wanted to literally like burn the headquarters down?
Well, because I know the Mexican Coke and, like, the, like, US Coke is different.
Nah, but this is different though. They wanted to like they changed up the whole taste or something, or they did Coke like see through, Coke clear. We're bringing back the cocaine, you know.
Oh, wait, they okay, hold on. That changed, of course, in the summer this is just a Google pop-up thing, it's not from an article. In the summer of 1985, as the consumer outcry over new Coke was replaced by consumer affection for a Coca-Cola Classic, the fabled secret formula for Coca-Cola was changed, adopting a formula preferred in taste test of nearly 200,000 consumers.
So they made the people angry. Cocaine gum apparently was a thing. Like
Probably just
chewing a that's what they do. They just chew the coca leaf, right? That's what you're
yeah.
supposed, or like way back when, or they mash it up or something.
If I get your mouth numb as fuck.
Yeah, can you
Oh,
imagine that? Who had that? Aztecs or was it South America? They just come from the forest. Hey Phil, I got an 8 ball of leaves, bro.
an 8 ball of leaves. Do you think they made ever, like they, like, made tea with it or some shit?
I don't know, maybe cocaine tea.
Cocaine tea, let's see. Cocaine tea. Cocaine tea bags?
Do you think they had like regular problems back then?
Probably.
Like way
Well,
like Far Cry. I always relate everything to video games, but like Far Cry Primal. Like 10,000 years ago when we didn't even speak any language, we were just like grunting. You think they had the same problems? Like,
probably not.
do you think that like how do you think that the grunting thing they had to have like what was
Probably.
the first language type thing?
Do you think it was, like, more like beats not beats, but, like, a count? Like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh," for, like, food?
Or maybe they were just like,
They're
like
playing
talking
charades with
like
each other.
yeah, yeah, and then they would just settle on a common
And then when
word.
they pointed at something that the dude meant, like, if I was pointing at this fucking
Like you look at a rock and you go ding ding is
yeah,
like
yeah,
no no the donk is like doing. Okay, that's the name of it now. This is the donking.
and then we figure something out. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
I guess that was
You
weird.
wanna see Man at the beginning? It's like Castaway when he makes the fire. You just lose all the, "Hello, sir, how are you?" Use all that, and you're just like, "Ah, hi, made fire."
Fire.
He's all happy. Dude, that must be great. Let's just go start a fire with, like, a stick.
With a magnifying glass?
Yeah.
I love doing that. Many fires on my driveway. Probably a little dangerous, but
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta go to St. Louis.
we do gotta
We
go to
gotta
St.
skate
Louis.
the arch.
Bro, drop in on the arch. We'd die.
Yeah. It's warmer there, believe it or not, so
Crazy.
it's just snowed 2 days ago, whatever. I'm not mad. Peace.
Doses.